So in my previous video, I explained how you can figure out how many electrons go into each layer around the nucleus of an atom. Now let's talk about what atoms actually like to do with electrons. So this right here is oxygen. You can look on the periodic table and you can see that all oxygen atoms have 8 protons, which means they start with 8 electrons. And that's what we've got. But it turns out atoms aren't happy to stay this way. What all atoms want to do is get a completely filled outer electron layer. A complete outer electron layer. So, in the case of oxygen, we can see that this first layer is completely filled, but the second layer is not. Here's our outer layer. There's 2 ways an atom can fill its outer electron layer. One is to take in electrons to fill in the gaps, and the other is to give away electrons in order to completely strip away the incomplete layer. So let's take a look at oxygen. So this second layer is incomplete. So oxygen has 2 choices. One is that it can take in electrons to fill in this layer. So it can take in 1, 2. By taking in those 2 electrons, now this outermost electron layer is completely filled, and that makes oxygen happy. The other choice oxygen atoms have is to give away electrons to completely strip away this incomplete layer. So let's see, it can give away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, by giving away those 6 electrons, you notice this second layer is now empty, making this first layer the new outermost layer. And this first layer is filled. So oxygen has a choice. It can take in 2 electrons, or it can give away 6 of them. Well, it's a lot easier to move 2 electrons than it is to move 6. So that's why oxygen atoms prefer to take in 2 electrons. Let's take a look at another element, sodium. Once again, we can use our periodic table and see that sodium starts with 11 electrons. So let's put them on. 9, 10, 11. So, in the case of sodium, you notice this outermost electron layer is a third one. And this third layer has only 1 electron on it. So, sodium atoms have a choice. They can either take in electrons to completely fill this layer, or they can give away electrons to get rid of the incomplete layer. So in the case of sodium, they could take in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When sodium atom takes in 7 electrons, this third layer is now completely filled, which makes it happy. So that's one of the choices sodium could make. On the other hand, let's restart here. So sodium atoms have 11 electrons. Now moving 7 electrons is a lot of work, but instead the sodium atom could choose to give away this 1 electron, this 1 valence electron. If it gives away that electron, that third layer is now empty, meaning the second complete layer is exposed now. So this is the new outermost electron layer, and that layer is complete. So given the choice, sodium atoms can either take in 7 electrons, which means moving a lot of electrons, or they can just give away 1. It's a lot easier to just give away 1, and that's what sodium atoms will do.